All right, it's Rozak getting ready for the North Carolina Health and Fitness Expo coming to the park January 4th and 5th. You may have seen my video with Vonnie the Food Babe. You may have even seen me getting my butt kicked at Elite Fitness in Concord. Right now, it's 5 questions with a guy who's written books by the name of Ultimate Warrior Workouts, Training for Warriors, Train to Win, DVDs called The Secret of Game Speed. It's Martin Rooney, who is best known for his competitive basket weaving. I'm kidding, he's a badass. 5 questions with Martin Rooney right now to see how MMA and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has made its way into different sporting events and even into your and my fitness needs.
Hey Rozak, to answer your question, in the beginning I used to think that a warrior was just somebody that was either involved in the martial arts or maybe somebody involved with the military, but over the years I've changed my opinion on that. What I believe now, and one of our mantras in Training for Warriors, is to bring out the warrior within. And what I believe is everybody's got a warrior inside. We all have these challenges every day that we have to face, whether it's slapping down the alarm clock, getting our kids to school, or getting to the gym to get that workout. And especially getting to sleep on time, or maybe eating the right things. And one of the challenges is that most people, they don't feel they can do it. They feel that they don't have the ability. Or they say to themselves, like you said, hey, can this be something for a person like me? And the answer is absolutely yes. Training for Warriors was born from some of the biggest, baddest warriors on the planet, but these training systems and this philosophy can be used by anybody. And the ultimate goal of this system now worldwide is to make sure that people are eating better, they're sleeping better, they're exercising more, and they're taking care of themselves. And anybody has the ability to do that. They just need the motivation, they need the reason. And Training for Warriors provides that. And that's what I'm excited to share with the people on January 5th at the NC Fitness Expo in Charlotte. Well, Rozak, Training for Warriors was born 16 years ago when I started training some of the best fighters in the world. I was actually one of the original trainers ever for MMA because it was a banned sport that nobody really knew much about. And I was living outside in New York City, and Renzo Gracie, one of the original MMA athletes, asked me could I be his trainer and he would train me. And man, I said absolutely. From there, things started to take off as Renzo started to change his body, and other athletes like Matt Serra, who went on to be UFC champion, and Ricardo Almeida, and some of the top fighters in the world, many other fighters from around the world started to utilize my system. Then things continued to spread. I became a mixed martial arts consultant for the New York Giants, and they had such success, actually going on to win the Super Bowl, that I then became the mixed martial arts consultant for the New York Jets for 4 years after that. And what I started to realize, though, was people were getting more and more interested in the system, but they weren't just athletes and they weren't just fighters. These were regular people as well. And that's what gave me the paradigm shift where I realized that, hey, you don't have to be a warrior to get punched in the face. Anybody can be a warrior. Anybody has the luxury to train like one, and that's what the Training for Warriors system is. Training for Warriors is not punches and kicks. It uses physical training and exercises that fighters can use to get ready, but anybody can get ready for any challenge in their life. So the exciting news is on January 5th at the NC Fitness Expo, I will be taking people through these workouts, and these won't be fighters that go through the workouts. These are going to be regular people. Hey, I'm looking for the weekend warriors. I'm looking for the people that just want to come out and have fun and see what this stuff is about. And I'm challenging everybody out there, hey, this is the time of year. If you want to bring out the warrior within, you want to make a change in your fitness or in your life or in your nutrition, this is a perfect time to do it. And I can't wait to share some of this information with everyone. That's a great question, Rozak, and a lot of people, they always talk to me, they say, man, now with the super athletes that are out there and so much technology from video analysis and biomechanics and all the different nutrition supplements, people are always asking, has it made things more difficult? And what's funny is I wouldn't say that it's made anything more difficult. I would actually say, unfortunately, it's made things sometimes more confusing. And what I want to share with everybody right now is just because there's more information out there, don't let it confuse you that you don't start. Because most people, what stops them from getting going in their personal fitness or their nutrition, their exercise program is the start, and they usually cite that they're too confused. So right now you might be saying, well, I don't know what to eat because of gluten-free or lactose-free or high carb or low protein. I'm confused on what to do, so I continue to eat fast food. And what I want to do is get everybody to understand at this show, hey, on January 5th when I present, I'm going to make things very simple. We're going to go over some very simple success strategies that carve through all the complexity of fitness, but make things much easier. Because one of my biggest concerns today is, although we have all this great information and we have more knowledge, and that is helping us be better right now. Obesity is at an all-time high, diabetes all-time high, cancer all-time high, self-esteem all-time low. And man, if it were just more knowledge was going to be helping us, those problems would go away, but what we need is more action. And what I want to make sure is that things aren't so complex that people don't take action anymore. So if anybody's looking and that resonated with you and you say to yourself, man, he's talking to me right now because I feel things are more complex or confusing, I don't know what to do, I'm going to help you carve right through that. We're going to make things very, very simple for you and give you the best opportunities to succeed in 2014. So to answer that one in the short version, Rozak, definitely technology is better and it's made things better, but at the same time, with all that complexity, maybe it's paralyzing people from doing what they need to do. And we're going to cut through that on January 5th to make sure people get the best chance to move forward in 2014. I get that one all the time, Rozak. A lot of people are always asking me, they'll say, hey, how do I get started? Or what's the best way to build a habit? Or does it take 30 days to build that habit? And unfortunately, that again scares people away and many people just never get started. Now, in the Training for Warriors system, I take advantage of three aspects of our program to get people involved, but also keep them consistent. Number one is the process of affiliation. See, in Training for Warriors, we've got 100 facilities around the world, and so it's bigger than just one person or one dream. And what I want everybody to understand is that when they feel part of something bigger, they have more confidence. That's why people wear their hat of their favorite sports team. That's why they wear the shoes that they wear. So we want to make people part of something bigger. Number two, we got to create an event for people. You know what's interesting to me is a lot of times people will really start to get fit when the holidays roll around, or oh wow, I've got a reunion coming up, or I've got a wedding that I got to get ready for, and I want to look great. And when they have that event, man, all of a sudden they have power. But really all that event is just a goal, and most people, they don't know what their goals are. They haven't written them down and they don't have anybody holding them accountable to them. So in our system, the next major step is we find out, what are your goals? What do you want? Do you want to lose weight? Do you want to build muscle? What do you want to improve about your life that we can help? And then the third part, which keeps people consistent for the long run, is mastery. People want to be good at something. They want to get better at stuff. If you were taking up the piano, you want to see improvement. If you're taking up the martial arts, you want to see improvement. Well, it's the same thing in physical fitness. And unfortunately today, many workouts are just beating people up. They're making people tired, but they're not making people better. And you're going to see on January 5th, in the Training for Warriors system, we're not just there to make people tired, we're there to make them better by making them feel part of something bigger and finding out their goals so we can create that event for them. On January 5th, there's a few things people can expect. If they're looking to get motivated, you're going to get it. If you're looking for answers about fitness or a way to feel better about yourself, you're going to get that too. And if you just want to come down and check out a really cool workout, test yourself a little bit, or see what the workout is all about in Training for Warriors, I'm going to be answering all those questions. So on January 5th in Charlotte, I'm challenging everybody. This is the start of a new year. Be there.
All right, Martin Rooney at the North Carolina Health and Fitness Expo. You get to check him out along with a host of other great activities for the beginner, for the fitness expert, or for the person that's kind of on the fence, not sure if this is for them or not. ncfitnessexpo.com. Tickets are just $5 if you get them in advance right now. Go to that website. We'll see you at the park January 4th and 5th. The hashtag CLTFitExpo, and join us out there. Get Fit Charlotte at the North Carolina Health and Fitness Expo at the park January 4th and 5th.